Hey everyone, Princess Jillian here, giving you a little update on what I've been doing since Chicago Expo. Went to Rhode Island Comic Con right after I got back, worked in the EMP Pinball Room. We did a fundraiser for Project Pinball, brought some pins in and did some streaming with my portable stream rig, and played a lot of Guns N' Roses on a standard edition that day. There's also a Simpsons and an Aerosmith. We had a competition later in the day, and EMP brought a bunch of their games from their facility there in Pawtucket. Great little space there if you haven't been there. Definitely should check it out. I'm a perfectionist. I always have been. I've always liked things in order, and when they're not in order, things go sideways. And so I've just got to accept the fact that I can't keep all this crap in order while I've got so many projects going on. And I want everything to be nice and clean and organized, but I can't seem to always have it be that way. Packing for Pintastic, and I'm trying to get all my stream stuff together, so I've just dumped all the cables out on the floor because I'm rebuilding my new stream rig here. And you wanted to talk about the case, so I'll get to that in a minute. That's there. But I wanted to kind of capture this while it's in flight, because my rig's a little different than everybody else's. I'm trying something new with Unistrut. So, yeah, I've got a GoPro here. I got a light. I've got a mic hanging. I still have an old 922 here to shoot a back glass for the other pins down the road that don't have direct capture. There's a cable there for direct capture. The two cameras, all mounted on the Unistrut. And then I've also got, I took the lights off. I've also got lighting that goes down the sides that is magnetic, and you just pop them on the machine, and when you're not using them, you pop them up on the side. And then the portrait monitor for OBS, and then the case. So inside the case, let me just go over what's here first. Beefy laptop, 32-button Stream Deck, audio mixing board, 4-channel wireless, rack power front and back. So some of you may be saying, why did I put a patch panel in the front? It adds connections, and that's completely true, because to get to these camera connections now, instead of going directly to the board, I am adding a piece of wire, a connector, and then this other wire. But I have a strain relief here so that if I break these here, these are cheap. If I break the back of the board, that's expensive. So this takes all the stress out of that. Okay, so now in the back, it's got this door on the back here that unlocks. And I'm just going to pull the door off completely just to get it out of our way. So in the back here, this Dell power supply is for the laptop up top. I've got a little USB hub, and that goes to the front panel for USBs, and that's shared connection up to the computer on one USB. And off of that hub, besides those front ports, which I really only use for a keyboard and mouse, is the blue wire, which connects up to the back of the audio mixer. So that does the USB to audio there. And then there's one more thing in here that's USB, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is, but it doesn't take much off the channel. Inside this box that has all the HDMI connectors is a 4-port capture card. I don't have the Elgato, I have the Blackmagic board because I've had this for a couple of years. This box accepts that card, and then a Lightning 3 cable, which looks just like USB-C, but has twice the bandwidth. That cable hooks this board up, this box up, with all of my HDMI ports, which go out to the front, and I can do 4K 60 capture in here. I got the power supply for the audio board mounted in here. I've got another, this is a power brick that goes to the USB front panel for powering those front ports. And so everything's in here. Cable management needs to be done, but as you can see, it's contained. So back in front, let's look at the audio side. We've got some headphones mounted in here. We have the audio mixer.
From the audio mixer, we go down to the wireless receiver. So red, green, blue, yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the mics packs are wireless batteries. This one here goes up to the rig itself, to the microphone that's up on the rig. So I just pull one out. I also have some adapters, but I don't like using them if I don't have to. I can also take a blended output, because these have volume controls on each one. I can actually go from here to here in 1/4 inch, and it will only take up one channel, and then I could plug other XLR mics in if I wanted to. And then, you know, just normal audio board stuff. And I also have a pigtail here with a humbuck for direct capture.
So here's the rig all set up. Decided to stream before leaving for Pintastic, just to make sure everything was working. Stream went well, so off we go. Remember to comment, like, subscribe.